dog Coco.
This is my princess wave.
Where are we at?
Julian.
And
Coffeeing up with Cokie.
Yeah. Good dog. So we're leaving Julian and we're headed down the back way to Borrego and headed to Agua Caliente with my dad. A little bit of snow, just a few inches of snow on the ground up here. Real pretty in the winter. Picked up an apple pie, got some coffee, headed for the next stop. So on this camp trip, the Dirt Duchess is staying back home. I'm gonna hang out with my dad, and we're headed to Agua Caliente, which means hot water, which appropriately I may be in by the time I get back from this trip. Anyways, we're just driving in to check it out. Brake for snakes. No fires, no wood gathering, no fun. So here we are at this Dos Cabezas water tower. We're actually really close to the 8 freeway. You can see the wind generators. This is kind of coming down the back side of the 8. It's taking a little break. Got my dad and his dog. I'm gonna give the Tacoma nickname the Cabrito Blanco, little white goat. Kind of a fun little trail out here. I'm gonna go check out a bridge and a palm oasis slash spring, see if we can find a good camp spot. Here we are, we're headed out past the water tower to look for a camp spot. My dad is behind me. There's supposed to be a palm oasis back here. There was a campsite back this way that looked decent, but had a little bit of traffic, so I want to get a little farther out, but midday, so we got plenty of time. So here comes my dad, this little Tacoma. I almost lost him in the desert. I was only like, we were only separated for 10 minutes. He's coming up in Cabrito Blanco. This thing just kills it out in the desert. Let's see what he has to say. He's gonna blame it on me, or is it a senior moment?
Sorry, I got lost. I didn't realize I needed to turn left over the railroad track.
No problem.
Thank you, boss.
All right, good thing we have cell service. I would have lost you in the desert.
We're lost.
Okay.
There was only 2 ways to go, and I picked the wrong one.
That's all right.
Oh well.
So we're continuing back to the Palm Grove. Still got cell service here. A little bit. Kind of reminds me of when we went to Canyon Guadalupe. You're in the desert and then you're heading back towards the mountains. Probably the exact same mountain range, just north of the border. This is the most technical thing I've done in the Super Duty so far. Let's see how I do. My dad did it. Not so bad. 4 low with the locker.
And then you'll put this on the channel.
Yeah, let's, a little editing.
happened? Yeah? Oh, what? You think it's over there? Or is it up there? There it is. Tell me. Coke? What is it?
Dad's getting a little more confidence. He's putting some pedal to the metal out here. Huh. Yep, this is it. Going out a different way than we came in. Keeping up the speed. Yeah, he's doing good. I can see him back there. Some of this is a little gnarly. So we've been going through some sand washes. Hopefully we don't get into really, really deep sand. Not aired down yet, but we're definitely on a regularly used trail. Got my dad behind me. Rocky. Turn around. Just got too narrow for one little pass back there for the Super Duty. My dad could make it, but not me. Would have just probably ripped up a side panel or maybe even just got stuck. It was like a tight wedge. So we're turning around, trying to get to the special talk, Jehovah willing, in time. Turning around, we're going to be going uphill through the sand wash, which is a little more sketchy, to be honest. So I told Dad, keep up the speed, see how it turns out. Hopefully the next clip isn't me with my sand boards, extraction boards and a rope. So pretty drive for sure. Dad's doing really good. I mean, he's a good camper, 75. He's got his dog with him. He's a good sport. So far, so good. This is the obstacle. Let's see how we do. Dad go first. Made it. Yeah, you had tons of clearance through there.
Yeah. You know what's weird is when you come down the road, that looks easier than this.
There's a big drop off.
Yeah.
Though. That's why everybody goes this way.
Yeah.
All right, forward ho.